Potter County residents who live near an outdoor gun range, Smith Son Armory, say they believe bullets are escaping the range and sometimes even hitting their property. Others say the noise is unbearable.
Thanks for joining us. Tonight, we hear from the co-owner who says his range is perfectly safe, while Potter County Sheriff Brian Thomas says it's next to impossible to prove that the bullets coming from the gun range. The Potter County Commission could soon vote to regulate or ban the discharge of firearms as a safety precaution. It's an update to a story that we first brought you last week. KAMR Local 4's Kaylee Green has been following the story for months. She has the latest installment of tonight's I-Team investigation.
Colton Campbell lives just north of East Loop 335, north of Smith Son Armory, a private gun range on Echo Street.
So we had a gun range open up down from my house. We think that there's some bullets getting away from it, and a few have hit my shop.
While Campbell offered no hard evidence those bullets came from the range, he says he's concerned about his family's safety.
It's when we have bullets coming out of that range, and you can hear them now. That's my concern. I have children that run around here and play out here. We don't need anybody getting hurt.
However, in a recent interview with co-owner Jay Smith, he denies bullets could possibly hit nearby houses, even if someone shot over their berm, which he says is 32 feet high.
You know, it's to the point where folks are crying wolf. Every gunshot that's fired within probably 2 or 3 miles of the range, we're getting credit for, whether it's coming from here or not. So I know that there's a lot of shooting going on. I've witnessed it right across the street. I've asked these folks to come shoot at the range where it's much safer. I don't know what else I can do.
He says he has gone above and beyond, even following NRA standards to make his range safe.
The 25 and 50 yard lanes, we constructed railroad tie boxes and filled them with sand to retain any bullets, just so that they don't go on downrange. They're stopped as soon as possible.
The range opened back in February of 2015, so you might ask, why has it taken so long to get to the bottom of this? Jurisdiction problems account for some of that time. The city of Amarillo eventually referred the case to Potter County, as the address is in Amarillo, but the range is outside of city limits. Potter County Sheriff Brian Thomas says many reports have been made about the gun range. He says something needs to be done.
The thing that I do not want to do is have to go out and work a death because a stray bullet got away.
Scott Brumley, the Potter County attorney, says Texas counties have little legal standing to act. But as we reported last week, there is one stipulation in the local government code the Potter County Commission can impose in the unincorporated subdivisions in the county.
We do have some authority to regulate small tracts of land, less than 10 acres or less. That may have shooting ranges on them.
That would apply to Smith Son Armory and the rest of the county.
Our acreage here is 9.88, and it would bankrupt us. If they regulate the discharge of firearms, that effectively shuts us down and would cause us to go bankrupt.
Safety is not the only issue. Some nearby residents say the noise is making life more difficult. VIVIAN Long says she lives less than 1,000 feet from the gun range.
My husband is a day sleeper. He works nights. This goes on all day long. He hears it all day long inside of our house. And so I know that people who live even closer than we do have it even more so.
Long says she has dozens of neighbors who are disturbed by the sound of gunfire. But Smith says noise isn't a problem.
I know folks probably aren't happy because it's right outside the city limits, but the fact of the matter is it's not as noisy as the cars driving down the street. Bullets are not escaping the range. There's no evidence of that. And the people that are using the range are not shooting somewhere else in a more dangerous fashion. I think that we're doing a service to Pleasant Valley and Amarillo.
We live in Pleasant Valley, and it's not pleasant anymore.
The Potter County Commission will continue its discussion at its next public meeting about the possibility of regulating the discharge of firearms at the gun range and other plots of land 10 acres or less.
I would just tell the Commission that we have gone to great lengths to make sure that we've built a safe range, that we monitor the range, we screen the people that come in for membership. We don't let just anybody join the range.
Smith says he will be there at the commission meeting and will be there too. That's scheduled for Tuesday morning at 9. But Smith tells me he believes the problems the community is facing will not stop if the commission votes in favor of the regulation. He says, if anything, the lack of a safe shooting range will cause even more problems. Live in studio, Kaylee Green, KAMR Local 4 News. Jackie?
Kaylee, really good work. Thank you. County Attorney Scott Brumley says there is a chance the commission could see a lawsuit by gun groups like the NRA if they order regulation. Sheriff Thomas says he thinks Potter County could be liable if they don't act and someone gets hurt. For more content, including our full interview with Jay Smith, you can go to our website right now, myhighplains.com.